Well, good morning everybody. It is the 15th of November 2019 and today was a life-changing event, a special event. Something happened on this day a long time ago. Actually, that happened way back in 1973. The 15th of November 1973 was the day I left school. The day I finished my education at school. I did go on to TAFE and further education, but that's when I finished school. No more uniforms and all that. I loved school, I really did. But one thing, I cannot believe it is so long. What's that? 46 years since I left school. Oh my goodness. And it's 50 years since I left primary school. Oh my goodness. Where has that time gone? Hey girl? I got little Joy with me today. Finally took the dummy out of now. 53 years. And it's amazing. I think the only one in my class who has still got this. I'll put Joy down a little bit. This is my report card from high school. I went to Mount St. Patrick Regional High School. Report card. This is actually for the whole 4 years. The reason I know when I finished is because I wrote it on the report card. I was in the brainy class. You're like first form B, second form B, third form B, fourth form B. B was for brainy. A was awful. There was no C class. I am going to read you. We had half yearly and yearly examinations. First form, today is year 7. As you know, in Australia, we're different education to what Americans are. We have primary school, then high school, then people want to go into university, college, whatever. But I am going to report what the teachers' comments were on my report card. There's the comments down the bottom. And Mum had I don't remember Mum signing, but I remember Mum signing this. My best subject, let me see. I did good in music. I got 67 for music. There was no A, B, C, D. No, like they got F, whatever. We had actually marks, numbers. Let me see. My goodness, my spelling was 80. That is amazing. My goodness, I did better in spelling than I did in math. 59 English, spelling was 80, mathematics 62, science 65, social studies 51, social studies, art 62, music 67, and craft 62. Craft? When was history? Okay, actually we had social studies in first year high school. Then after that we had history. I am going to read, my conduct was very good. My attendance was very good. Class teachers' comments. Cecilia works well and more home study would improve these marks. That was by the principal of the school at the time. And Mum had to sign it. I can't remember, I still got this. 46 years. That was for the 6 yearly examination. Now for a yearly examination, my first year, conduct good. A, why did it go down from good to very good? Oh, my spelling went down to 48. Oh my goodness. From 80 to 48, my spelling went down in 6 months. How do you like that? Look what else so good. Mathematics went up. Science was 44, went down. Social studies went up a little bit. Art, I went to 66 from 62. Music, bad thing, silly. I went down in music. I also got a position. In first year yearly examination, I come 5th in maths. Now, what else did I come? 26th in music. I wonder how many were in the class. I can't remember. 23rd in art. 19 in social science. 16 in spelling. I come 16th in spelling. Okay, my conduct was good. Of course it's good. My attendance was good. Now, why did that drop from very good to good? I have no idea. Class teachers' comments. Cecilia works well, but could improve her spelling and science. But I didn't need science. Why did I want to improve my science? I wasn't going to be a doctor. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I was leaving school. That's first year high school. Now we go into second year high school and see how we go. Oh, how'd I do? Oh, spelling, I got 90. I really got up in that one. Maths, I came 11th in maths. Science was 51. History, I didn't like history. I did not like history. Our history teacher, I can remember him very well. He was, what was his name? We had this one girl in class, Jo. She was a riot. She would make class fun. I remember one day she hid in the cupboard. Alongside in the room there was cupboards, and so she hid in the cupboard. So when the teacher came in, he asked where she was. Oh no, she didn't come today, sir. But he said, but I did see her. She was in the cupboard. Another day, she actually locked the door on him so he couldn't get in the classroom. And this poor boy, sorry about that break in the film, but I got a parcel, yay! Later. This is, was it 46 years since I left school. So where were we up to? We were up to, I think, second year high school report card. Yes. I was going to start again. I thought, nah, I'll do it this way. As I said, I had to turn it off. I got a delivery. As you said, you'll see it later. So how are we going for this? How'd I go? History, I didn't like history. As I said, the teacher was, I think got to the stage where that Jo, she would hide in the cupboard, as I said earlier. I remember once she actually locked the door when the same teacher come to the door, wouldn't let him in. He was standing there, face was red. I can still remember it. Oh my God. She made school fun. Oh my goodness. I went all through school with Jo from kindergarten right through to high school, right through. How did I do? Spelling was better than maths, but I loved sums. I loved maths and all that. So in second year high school, we actually went into history from social studies, music 65. I got better. Craft. What we do for craft, I have no idea. When we started in geography. Oh, Miss Harriet. I remember Miss Harriet. Female teacher. Yeah, remember her. And we had commas. Commas, yeah. Yeah. 42, I come 26 in the class position. I think it was a class. There wasn't that many, maybe, I don't think there was that many in the class. Okay, my conduct was very good. So I've gone from very good to very good. My attendance, now this is better. Oh, it was excellent. Of course it was excellent. I very rarely skipped school. Went to school. I remember once, it was that time of the month, yes, I got my periods, and I pretended to sleep in because I didn't want to go to school with my periods. The first day. Now, guys, you know what the first day of periods was like? You know, it was shocking. So I didn't want to go. Mum didn't force me. Didn't wake me up to go. I just fell asleep. Stayed asleep. Teacher's comment. Cecilia works well and must continue to try. Better on the hard. During the second half of the year, special attention must be given to maths and commerce. Well, commerce. What is commerce? I have no. That's business. I don't know what commerce is. I have no idea. Now, the yearly examination for the second part. How to do in here? Spelling dropped down to 85. Oh, English went up. 66 for English. That's the highest so far. Let's see. Spelling had dropped. Mathematics, I had gone up to 60 from 45 half yearly. Science, 47. Didn't really wasn't in the science. History, 48. Yeah. Music, I wasn't there for music. Craft, geography, and I was absent for. Now this is it. I don't know. It's the same teacher all the time for your conduct and your attendance. Now conduct has gone. It's still very good. Attendance has dropped to good. Maybe because I was absent from 2 exams. Was that in that year? I can't remember. Teacher's comments. Cecilia needs to work a little harder, but results generally are pleasing. Craft results reflect a lack of interest. Duh. I got 28, so a lack of interest. I don't know what we did for craft. I have no idea. That's second year. Now we go on to third year. Oh, now. Math has got better. Here we go. Let me see. English was 52. Maths, 64. I got third. Science, 59. History, 49. Yeah, didn't like history. Didn't like the teacher. No art, no music. Craft, was absent for craft. Geography, 51, and commerce, 53. Conduct, well-mannered and attentive. Of course I was. I was shy. I would not say boo. And I at the time just thought I was a shy person. Now you get people who are shy, they're introverts. Although that shy person is still there. She is still in there. And I wouldn't say anything because I was scared. Now I realise I was scared I might say the wrong thing or what. But now I say whatever I please. Attendance good. Come from excellent. That's not fair. Cecilia has worked well this term. Better need to work a little harder. Yearly examination, Form 3B. We didn't get any positions. English, maths was still good. History, 39. I didn't like the teacher. Besides, I remember once we were having an exam, he said, you got to know this section. So I read that section. I knew it off by heart. And you know what? Nothing at all in the part you said was going to be in there. Nothing. Craft, I got 73 for craft. I don't know what the craft, what we do with craft, I have no idea. I have no idea. Geography 47, commerce 57. Conduct. Good, well behaved. Of course I was. My God, you're talking about me. I'm always well behaved. Back then I was shy, I wouldn't say boo. Attendance, good. Oh, now we've got a different, third year we had a let me see. Third year we had a different principal. I went to a Catholic school. And of course, like most of the teachers were nuns. So there were some lay teachers, like there was the geography teacher, the history teacher, and the maths teacher. Well, the maths teacher, I think why, let me see, why the scores were low in maths was because the teacher liked to tell jokes. So we'll tell more jokes than anything. I think we only had him in second form. Yeah, in come third form, we actually had a nun teaching our maths. Now for our yearly examination, I did good in maths. I got 66. Craft, I got 73. Yearly conduct, good and well behaved. Attendance was good. I was excellent before. I didn't miss any. I don't know. What don't these nuns know anything? But this is a principal. How would the principal know my attendance was good? You know how. Class teacher's comment. Cecilia is attentive, but could exert herself more in her studies. Yeah, I didn't like studying. I don't know what it was. Okay. Now we come to my last year in high school in 1973. Our yearly examination. This is where we got the your O for ordinary, C for credit, M for modified, I think. I don't know what the M stood for. But I got all O's for ordinary for every subject. Maths was 65 was the highest. History is 50. Yeah, oh my goodness. Conduct, good. Cecilia is always courteous and cooperative, of course. Attendance, good. What happened to excellent? I only had one excellent for attendance. That's not fair. Class teacher's comments. Cecilia does not seem to be working to capacity this year. Home study and written assignments need more time and effort. Of course, I used to hate doing essays. Now you have to write essays. I thought, what? I don't even like writing letters. Writing essays. When do you start a new paragraph? When? You know, that's the problem with me. It's always been. But I'm a good person. It's just, I don't know, I think it's just me. Now, here is our... These must have been from our... I got my school... I got my high school certificate. Back then, it was only it was the high school certificate in fourth form. But now, the high school certificate is in year 12. It's all confusing. What I got? I got a credit in maths. Mark was 21. This is that would have to be for my, as I said, when I sat for the certificate. Yeah, I remember I got a credit. You get to have an extra thing at the end of it where if you want to do more work, we can get, if you pass that, you actually get a higher mark, and that's what I did. Geography, history 3. 3. Commas 9. I don't know what that is. Conduct. Good. To see is an interested student. That is good. Attendance. Good. Oh my goodness. 81. Excellent. You know, what do these teachers want to know about us? I know I'm going back 46 years, but still, I still got my, I can, you know. Teachers' class comments. Cecilia is advised to follow a day Cecilia is advised to follow a day secretarial course at a technical college. Did I do it? No. I was advised to, but I didn't. My first day at entry at school in high school was the 21st of January 1970. Mum signed all these. Always went to Mum. She just signed. Oh, I can't remember. 46 years. That is a long time to have your report card. And now, as I said, that's what we had for the whole year. That was my report card, all together. 46 years. A long time. 46 years. And what have I got to show for it? You know? 46. I thought by now I would have been married. Well, back then I didn't know who I was. I thought I would have had kids, but we know that was not going to happen. And now I still don't know what's going to happen. I remember in school I didn't know what I wanted to. I remember I know I do this. I remember in primary school once we were asked what we wanted to do when we left school. And I wanted to be a nurse. I knew nothing about nursing. I don't know where I got the idea from, but that's what I wanted to be. Come high school and everything, I didn't know what I wanted to be. Left school. My first job was, I think, I left school in November. Probably got a job not long after. I remember working at a place at South Tweed called the Egg and I. And, oh, I didn't show you something. I've got a class photo. I'll actually scan it and put it at the end. When I found it, I had to have a good look and see it was me. Here we are. That's me. I don't know how old I was. I can't remember. Look at the gloves. And the hat. And the tie. That was the uniform. Wore the same uniform right through primary school and high school. The only thing was it was double-breasted, and we had in primary school we had buttons. I don't know if you can see it there. See, there's buttons just. You probably can't see it very good. Have a look. See, you probably see through 4 little marks there. They're buttons. In primary school they were just ordinary buttons, and in high school they were covered light blue. The same uniform all the way through. My grandmother made the uniform. That was at our garage store where we lived in Kingy. I look pretty good, don't I? See? Here we are. Yeah. What else do we have to show? That's it. I will scan that. I'll put it at the end of the video. As I said, at school I didn't know what I want to do. My first job was a place called at the Egg and I at South Tweed. It was, as I said, eggs. At the back they had rows and rows of chicken. Back in the days, chicken were in the pens, you know, in the cages. And I worked in a shop where they sold, of course, eggs and fresh chickens and barbecue chickens and other things to sell in the shop, but I didn't last long because it just wasn't me. I didn't like the cash register. You know, I just didn't like the till. I remember I was there for the Christmas, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how I lost the job or what happened. I can't remember my next job. It might have been at Woolies in the meat department, I think it was. Yes, it was the meat department. I was there for a while, then Coles was opening up, another supermarket was opening up in the shopping centre, so I applied, wanted to move out of Woolies and moved over to Coles. I got that job, and still in the meat department. And then I was there for so long, and then I lost that job, and I was because of rearranging of staff. Well, that was it. So what the next, then I was just about, I think I was just about to apply for the dole, which is unemployment benefits. Then I got a job in Mooloolaba in a laundry, and that's where I went to live with my grandparents. Yes, and that job lasted, I think, about 2 years. My jobs didn't last long. I think 2 years. What I'm doing now is my longest job. 5 years. I was taxi driving before I started volunteering, and that was almost 4 years. And usually I think mental illness, it's keeping jobs, keeping in the jobs, keep them going. I think it's the same probably with friends, just keeping friends. I must send off a vibe about friends, and they just go. Yeah, 46 years today I left school. That is amazing. Come on. 46. When I was up, was it last year? When I was up, was it last year? When I was up at at Fleetheads last year, actually went up to, was it Easter? When I was up there at Easter time, I think it was. Was it Easter? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Easter. I actually went up to the school, parked the car, and walked around, and then I seen a sign, no trespassers on this property. But I just went around, and then I just sat outside the church. The church, the Sacred Heart Church, is a big church. It also, my parents were married in this, my grandparents were married in the Sacred Heart Church, but then it was actually a hall. Yeah. And yeah, my grandparents, they went from that church to be buried. I think probably Dad would have done too. Mum didn't have a funeral. Trish went from Tweed Heads. Helen, she had a funeral. Carmel told me that when Helen's funeral, she had a white coffin, so that people could actually go and write on the coffin, which I thought was nice. I didn't go because I didn't know she'd passed away until Mum had my sister told me that Mum had passed away, and because I wouldn't be able to go because I didn't have the money to get up there. So it wouldn't have been like if I didn't know at all, wouldn't it? Yeah. What else? 46 years. How long is it since you left school? I hear schools in America, you got your freshman, and you got your middle school, and you got your high school, and you got this. I thought that sounds so confusing. In Australia, we have our primary school, which goes from kindergarten right through to 6th class. Then Then we've got high school. They now go from year, let me see, 10, 9, 8, year 7 through to year 12. Then if they want to, they can go on to, if they want to go further studies, there's university. They could go to a TAFE, which is a technical college, further TAFE and further education, where they can learn a trade. But these days, everybody's going to college. When I was at school, no such thing as going to university or college, you know, nothing to talk about. Maybe I didn't want to. If there was, when I was at school, if there was, could go on to year 12, actually, I could have went on to year 12 if I wanted to, but I would have had to go to the public school. Besides, I didn't want to continue school, although I enjoy school. I had enough. I had 11 years of school. 11 years. Yeah. So, when did you leave school? Did you go on to college? Can someone explain about the ages you are? Like, you got your primary school. I know primary school. You got when you become a freshman. Is that your first year at college? Then you got middle school before college. Middle school, high school, and college. How does your school classes run over there? Be interesting, because I hear about it all. He's middle school, then he goes into high school. I thought, why? What's a middle school? What's a middle school in the middle? What does that mean? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know this, don't we? Okay, what are we doing? How about, I know who wants to come. The poor boy's here looking at the ceiling. He's waiting for his entrance. Sit back there, little one. You all know Garfield. Yes, he's finally able to come on. Yes, hello. Yes. It is amazing. If you've seen my last video I did yesterday about the fires and that, I can update you there. I actually put another couple of photos at the end of this I took earlier. The smoke is worse than it was yesterday. I couldn't believe when I looked out the window and seen it's worse. I went and had a look, and I can actually smell the smoke this time. It is worse. So I ain't going anywhere today. There's no fire. The closest fire is still the 11 k's away. And there's nothing changed there. So I don't know where all the smoke might be. The wind has picked up or something. What do you reckon? Hey? You think it's the wind? This poor boy hasn't been out. He hasn't been out all week, have you? No. No, none of them have been out all week, have they? We need rain. We need rain to help with the fires. We need rain to wash the smoke away, get rid of the smoke so that we can see the sun. This morning, as you see in the photo at the end, I actually took a photo of the sun, so you'll see it at the end of this video. I'll add it in. And yeah, as I said, this video was to mark my 46 years since leaving school. I did go on later to TAFE and do computer courses, I did web design courses. I went and I've done my Cert 3 in nursing. After my Cert 3, that's when I got into, after doing my Cert 3 in nursing, that's when I got into doing computer courses, learning about computer, learning how to create web pages. I actually got web pages on my computer. One day I might upload them again, especially the one about Steve. What do you reckon? Yeah? I can still smell the smoke. So I think that's it for today. This video is commemorate. I got the wrong teeth in. To commemorate. Best, that's better. 46 years since I left school. 46 years. And I still don't know what I want to do with my life. You know? 62. I still don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm just I think all through my life, I just breezed along. I just went along with the flow. Didn't do anything. I must have thought something was going to come to me, but it didn't. But now I'm at the age where I am happy. And sometimes things do get to me, but things that have happened, but I don't let them get to me a lot. And I just get through it. I am a lot happier than I was months ago, which is good, isn't it? Yeah. You like that, don't you? So does Mum. Yeah. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know about the ages and different classes you have in America. Like I said, primary, middle school, high school, freshman, college, whatever. Let me know how that goes. Of course, it'd be interesting to know how that goes. And how long is it since you left school? Too long. Yes, it's too long since I left school. I can remember the day after leaving school, finished, no more school. I was outside sitting on the grass and watching the kids go by on the bus. Because the bus went straight past our house. We just had to catch the bus across the road. And that was it. Yeah, so I think that's it for today. And I hope you enjoyed being here to commemorate. Oh, the guy doing something out there. Commemorate my 46 years since leaving school. Wow, 46 years. And you haven't even been alive that long, have you? No. Eh? So that seems to go light and dark. There's a lot of noise out there. I don't know what it is. I'm just doing my video. So everybody, so we will see you in my next video, which will, I don't know when I'll upload that. I got no more videos planned. I'll just see what I'm going to do. So but thank you to my subscribers. I've got some new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for all the comments. And thank you just for being there, for being who you are, and being a member of this Reborn community. Is a great community. We only want good things to happen. We don't want any of that crap stuff happening. We just want good stuff happening. Bring the joy and the love of reborns and our babies and the putty tats and the putty tats. Okay, whatever. Now I go again. I cannot stop. What have you got besides reborn babies? Have you got something exotic? I know you can get pigs, you can get monkeys, you can get dragons. What have you got that's different from a reborn? Silicons, yeah, I'm not really in the silicons. I was going to buy a silicon mouse, but they're all sold out, weren't they? Just as well you wouldn't eat, wouldn't you? He would have eaten the mouse. But I went and looked at a couple of weeks back and all sold out, no more silicon mouse, but that's okay. That money will go towards something else, won't it? And we know what, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to say anything till it happens. What have you been drinking? Too much. So everybody, thank you again. I also want to thank you to all the reborn, the baby makers, the babies, the makers, the beautiful women. And I'm not quite sure, any men? I think they're mostly women who create these beautiful art pieces, and also to the ones who actually create the kits. Thank you very much for allowing us to actually do this and be a part of this Reborn community. And I want to send love to you and to all your babies. Give them all a big hug from Auntie Celie, and Gartha wants to say goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Have a good day, mate. Bye.